And I remember you talked about some unique client applications where they weren't even using an employee time clock. They had a manufacturing workstation where people would sign in to that workstation, and the client wanted that to be the clock punch because now once they've signed in, they've reported for work. And I think you said there was a retail application that a client was considering, same deal. They sign in to that station. They wanted the point of sale station to work as a time clock. Can you comment on either of those or that kind of concept where they're completely not using a time clock at all?
Yeah, absolutely. And we've dealt with requirements that are very unique and non-standard, depends on the industry. We had situations where we're using purely facial recognition as a clock. We had worked with a customer who, like you said, wanted to use their point of sale system where the clerk comes in or somebody works the POS, and as they transaction the clock that's counting as a clock into work, for example, right? And I think the bottom line of this whole story and all these examples that I can provide is that it doesn't really matter what your way of clocking in is, what type of, quote unquote clock device or terminal you use. As long as it's a hardware software based solution where we can plug in an integration and identify your backend or build your custom integration with your custom requirements, then it's that becomes a project, and we do it. We've had situations like that, and that's what we do. We solve this term clocking in and clocking out, or using this employee clocks in the most generic sense, whatever the hardware might be. That's an excellent point. You don't even necessarily need to purchase clocks sometimes. You have some hardware that is used for a different purpose, but you can have a dual purpose to be used as a clock, because we can send those, identify some action that will be classified as a punch, and send them that to the backend system.